Of course, this was the coldest weather we've felt in a few years, and these pipes were no match for it. A burst pipe left behind a major mess inside a movie theater. It took hours before it could reopen again tonight. Our Frankie McLister met some moviegoers who dealt with the midday mayhem.
With the sound of a fire alarm and water everywhere, doors at AMC Rosedale 14 closed for several hours due to a pipe burst. The negative temperatures causing a negative viewing experience for Marjorie Pearson.
And about 1:30, the fire alarms went off and they got everyone out of the theater, and there were sprinklers had activated in the lobby, so there's like big puddles of water all over the lobby.
Roseville Fire blaming our brutal cold for bursting a sprinkler head.
Does it surprise you in this cold that this happened?
I suppose it shouldn't. I had a burst pipe a few years ago.
So how exactly does this happen? Mike, who co-owns Ron the Sewer Rat, explains.
A lot of the times it's because potentially something wasn't insulated,
which stresses the pipe, causing the water to freeze and the pipe to crack. A few hot tips to save yourself from a major mess just like this. 1, make sure your home is at least 55 degrees even when you're away. 2, open your cabinet doors to let that warm air reach your plumbing. And also, let those faucets drip. And if you're gone...
In reality, I think it's better to actually have somebody come over and maybe just run the water. The biggest thing that people probably could do is just try to figure out a way to get some heat in there, insulate it, because it's typically, in my opinion, always the ones that, wherever that pipe runs through, it's just in a cold area.
And take a minute to find your shutoff valve in case something goes wrong.
Sometimes the way they did plumbing back then and 100 years later, it's probably a lot more expensive to replace some of that stuff.
Frankie McLister, WCCO News.